Okay, so hello again. Here we are, another question. Excuse me, let me take a moment, make sure live stream is working and the chat is on open. Question. Audio is working, very good. Excuse me, let me, yep, audio is fine, and the chat, pop that out. All right, now, thing to do next is start the question. 1 second. Very good. Okay. Yeah, just keep going. Got thousands of questions to go through. Just gotta keep plugging away here. Oh, SQL. Okay. So this is 1158 market analysis 1. Table users, column name, user ID, join date, favorite brand. User ID is the primary key, column with unique values. This table has the info of the users of an online shopping website where users can sell and buy items. User ID, join date, favorite brand. Okay. Orders, order ID, order date, item ID, buyer ID, seller ID. Buyer ID and a seller ID. Order ID is the primary key. Item ID is a foreign key to the items table. Buyer and seller foreign keys to the user tables. Okay, items, column name, type, item ID, int, item brand. Okay, varchar. Item ID is the primary key, column with unique values of this table. Okay. Write a solution to find for each user the join date and the number of orders they made as a buyer in 2019. Okay, return the result of the table in any order with the result format as in the following example. All right. For each user, the join date and the number of orders they made as a buyer. The join date and the number of orders they made as a buyer. Okay, that's not too bad. I think it's just a join on the buyer ID of the order table. It's fairly straightforward. So example 1, user ID, order ID 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. And the orders themselves, they just have the join date 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the orders. Is it just the number of orders? The number of orders, okay. So you could join on the, actually you probably could just group the orders table by buyer ID. Oh, excuse me, but it has to be 2019. Ah, I see, okay. So you could filter the orders table, take a common table expression where the order date is 2019, the year is 2019. I think there's a way to get the year from a date. I have to double check that in SQL, the syntax to do that, but I think that's built in. So you can get the date. Excuse me, sometimes I smell things and I wonder what it is. But you take the garbage out or something. Maybe gotta do my laundry. I don't know. But sometimes I smell things. Yeah, sometimes I don't do things as frequently as I should. Like taking out the garbage and doing my laundry and whatnot. I don't know. Sometimes the dogs go to the bathroom inside too, and I don't realize that. It's another thing that happens from time to time. It's not very frequent, but it occasionally does. Anyway. I'm a real person, man. Real life problems. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty sure I can get the year of the order date, and I could just take a common table expression of the orders with those dates, and then I can take a group, another common table expression where I'm grouping by the buyer ID and counting, taking the count. And then finally joining the final, I think, table would be a join of that table expression with the users table on the user ID and the buyer ID, and then I would just take the account that I got before, the join date, and the ID. Yeah, it's not too bad. It shouldn't be too bad. Just a few things that need to be done. So let's do the date filter first, common table expression. So for common table expressions, it's, how does it open? Something like this. I forget the syntax. I forgot the syntax of the CTs. This happened to me. This happens to me during interviews, where even like just interviews and with, that's what it is, with as like, yeah. Even though I've done this a bunch of times. So let's just do with as one. We'll just check as select from users, and then select from check, or just ABC. Even things that I've done like many times, I just sometimes forget the syntax or just forget small details here and there. I don't use SQL that frequently. Okay, yeah, so it worked as expected. So it's just a with, and then you just have to comma separate these common table expressions. Okay, that's all. Actually, very simple syntax. So first thing is filtered users, or 2019 by 2019 orders, or just say orders in 2019. It's gonna be select from orders where it's gonna be order date and looking for date. I don't remember exactly how to get the dates, date and time functions. Is this the right size? Yeah. Date part of a date or date time expression. Okay. I want the day, month, turn the day of the month. I want the year from a date. Yeah, there we go. Okay, year. Okay. I think I can just do year. Year order date is equal to 2019. Okay, let's do this. Orders in 2019. Use a common table expression. Definitely CTs make things a lot easier, I have to say. A lot easier. Okay, great. Now we'll do buyer IDs. Oh, okay, perfect. It's working. Now I want not just the orders in 2019, but I also want got the items table, the orders table, the users table. I want to group by and count. So now we're going to say order count as the following. Select from orders in 2019, group by buyer ID, and we're going to count as orders in 2019. Okay. Order count. Does that work? How many milliseconds? So many milliseconds for these operations. Okay. Buyer ID 1 and 2. Orders in 2019. So I think I want to join on the order on the user ID. And now we're going to say select from order count A and users B, where A dot buyer ID is equal to B dot user ID. And I want to do a left join or a left join. Try to remember how to do these exactly. I need so I get the user ID, the join date, and the orders, but I need a left join. Where's join? Oh, it is just left join. Yeah, I'm pretty sure left join is what I want. Or it could be a right join with left join. I don't know if the syntax is correct there. Yeah. Maybe it's this one. Yeah, I think left join goes between the two tables, actually. We'll come back to the where clause in a moment. Okay, is it just... Also, I don't know if I need a semicolon. Do I need a semicolon? Does that matter? Maybe that matters. I don't think that matters. That's not the issue. No. Let's see. T left join. Oh, on. I think I need an on. That's what I need. On. Gotcha. A dot buyer ID is equal to B dot user ID. Okay, let's try that. There we go. That's a left join now. So left join has an on. So I actually think I want a right join. That's what I want. Not a left join, but a right join. Because where there are null values, there it is. That's what I want. There we go. So even though, right, so the user ID, even though this user ID doesn't match anything in the other table, I still want to get the number of orders as null. So now I can get, okay, let's do it that way. Let's do another CTE as combined or just joined tables. Joined is this. And now I can select from joined, we can select user ID. We can select things that we want. User ID, buyer ID, join date, orders in 2019. And this should give me a subset of that table. Oh, we do it on time. 15 minutes, okay. Should be getting closer. Oh no, let's do user ID as a buyer ID. Can I do that? Can, okay. And then I want the orders, if it's null, if orders, if null, 0. Yeah, so hold on. If statements. Basically, if it's null, just replace it with 0. If, then else. If function was what I want. If null, if it's not null, returns expression 1. Okay, if it's not null, it returns expression 1. Otherwise, it returns expression 2. So if null, 1, 0, return 1. If null, 10, returns 10. Okay, so yeah, if null, that's what I want. So yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. I think that's it. I think that does it. That's the idea. Wrong answer. Oh. Just have to make sure all the columns have the correct names too. There we go. All right, I'm gonna go for it. It's gonna be wrong, but I don't want to go through all the different possible test cases with it's like usually wrong. It's like usually wrong on my first. That's good. How do we do? 18 minutes? Not terrible. So let's submit it a few more times. Oh, it's slow. 2 seconds each. We'll do submit it 4 more times and then go to the next question. That was kind of a straightforward question. There wasn't too much to do there. I think maybe I could do this here instead of having a joined. Maybe make it a little bit faster. Yeah, kind of a straightforward question. I didn't want to spend too much time thinking about the test cases because, quite frankly, when you're dealing with databases, like there are a lot of possible test cases. And it's not that there are a lot of possible test cases, and the test cases themselves can be really big. Like there's just a lot of data to deal with. Yeah, it's a little bit faster, obviously, if I don't do the last. No, it's not always that. No, it's kind of a lot of variation, actually. A lot of variation how fast this is, but generally speaking, this is going to be kind of slow in SQL statements. 4,000 milliseconds is kind of a lot. it's just I don't know the way data processing works. Oh, there we go. Almost 100%. Pretty good. But yeah, that was relatively quick. So thank you for watching. I think I'll stop there. That's yeah. Like the video, give it a like, and subscribe for more. I'll stop there.